Okay, so today I will record some videos about the geometric progression, which is from 5 first chapter, because I already record about the arithmetic progression. So now we go to geometric progression. So this is the first videos of the geometric progression. So I will do a little bit of introduction, tell you what is the geometric progression, and then what is their formula, and then how to use the formula and so forth. Okay, so first, so since this introduction, so I do some very simple one. Okay, let's say you got 2, 4, 8, 16, Okay, for arithmetic progressions, the difference between we just do some revision. First, the first term we call it A. Okay, A stands for the first term, or we can call it T1. T1 stands for term 1. Okay, so 4 over here is T2, term 2, term 3, and term 4, and so forth. Okay, so this is the meaning for A and T. T stands for term. Okay, so for arithmetic progressions, the difference between them, actually you use 4 minus 2, then you can get the difference. But then for the geometric progression, the difference between them, they call it ratio. So at the same time, the difference between 8 and 4, they call it ratio. So when there are ratio, mean you are not going to use minus to find. Okay, so ratio over here, they use R to represent. Okay, so in order to find ratio, the formula is T2 divided by T1, or you can write T3 divided by T2. Just use the behind term divide the in front term. Okay, because for arithmetic progression, you are used to minus third term minus second term, second term minus first term. But then for ratio, means for GP, your geometric progression, the difference between them is ratio. Most of the time in the exam, they will tell you this is geometric progression, so you know you're not going to have D. D stands for difference, is for AP. This is GP, so AP stands for arithmetic progression, GP stands for geometric progressions. Okay, so sometimes we're going to use the short form. Okay, so for the GP, you make sure you know you have to use A and R. A is a standard one, no matter for which term, no matter for AP or GP, A always stands for the first term, and T always stands for the term you want to find. Okay, so this is very important. In order to find the ratio, you can use T2 divided by T1 will equal to T3 divided by T2. Or you can write T3 divided by T2 will equal to T4 divided by T3. Depends how many terms you have. Okay, so in this example, if you want to find R, so how to find R? So I just simply choose one. Maybe I choose T3 divided by T2. T3 is 8 divided by T2 is divided by 4. I will get 2. Okay, so I just double check my R. I take T4 divided by T3. I will get 2 also. The value for R should always be constant. Means all the R must be same. This one divided by this one, you got the same R. This one divided by this one, you got the same R. This one divided by this one, you got the same R. You have to make sure all the R you got is the same. This is very important. Okay, so for the formula for T, okay, first I introduce this formula first. Tn will equal to AR n minus 1. N minus 1 over here is power. So for this example, we got the first term until the fourth term. So first term in this example, A, what is the A over here is 2. First term is 2. The R we already find. is 2 also. Okay, R we already find over here is 2 also. Okay, now let's say I want to calculate maybe T9. So what is the ninth term for this geometric progression? So you will have 4th term, 5th term, 6th term, 7th term, 8th term, 9th term. So we want to find out the ninth term value. So if this is 9, see 9 now is n. So the formula is AR. N now is 9. So with 9 minus 1. So I just substitute all the value I have over here. A is 2, R is 2, 9 minus 1 is, R is 2, sorry. R is 2, 9 minus 1 I got 8. So this is 2 multiple 2 power of 8. So 2 power of 8, make sure you know how to press, or I'm going to show you over here. So just press 2 power of, this is the button for power, 8. Okay? Then you will see 256. So 2 multiple 256. Then we will got 512. Okay, just multiple 2, you got 5. Means what? Means this one continues until the 9th term, you got 512. Okay? So let's say I want to find the 12th term. Same thing, A is 2, R is 2. And then this is n minus 1. N is 12. 12 minus 1. So it's 2 multiple 2 power of 12 minus 1, 11. Then you press the calculator again. 2 power 11. You got 2 multiple 2048. Then you just multiply 2. You got 4096, which is the value for the 12th term. Okay, so this is the very important formula in this chapter. Make sure you memorize it. However, I think exam this formula is given, so have to make sure you know how to apply this formula. What is A, what is R, what is N. Okay, N is depend how many terms you want to find. A is the first term, R is the ratio. Ratio is always the behind term divided by the in front term. Behind term is divided by the in front term. Simple? Good. Okay, then let's see some exercise. Okay, from here. Okay, what he wants? He says, find the numbers of terms of the following geometric progressions. Okay, so now you got 2 different geometric progressions. So now he asks you to find the number of terms of the following geometric progression. Meaning he asks you to find what is the term for 16. Okay, we know this is first term, second term, third term, what? But then he total means between here got a lot of term already, and then it's a 16 terms. It is a 16. Then we want to find 16 is on the which term. Okay, so now in order to find that, first, okay, now we are doing A. First, what we need to do, we need to, now we are doing A, yeah? Okay. A from here, what is the first term? What is the first term A? It's 81. Yes? Simple? Okay. And then what is the R? R, I says you must use behind term divide by the in front term. This is T2, this is T1, this is T3. So you can choose either one. Okay. Let's say I choose T3 divided by T2. T3 divided by T2, which is 36 divided by 54. Then you just press the calculator. 36 divided by 54. Then you will got 2/3. Okay, this is R, is 2/3. Okay, now you got A, you got R. So now you want to find 16 is which term? Okay, we do not know which term is 16, so I write N. Tn, because if you can find what is the value for N, then we can find 16. If N is 7, means the 16 is the 7th term, so we do not know, so I just write Tn equal to 16, means this is the N term. So Tn equal to 16 means this is N term. Okay, then I can apply the formula I have now. Okay, so, okay, Tn equal to AR n minus 1. Now, Tn is 16 one. So I substitute 16 into a Tn. A is the first term over here is 81. R is 2 over 3. And then n minus 1. Okay? Okay, 2 over 3, this is power of n minus 1. Means actually you cannot multiply 81 into it. Because a lot of students will straight away think that, hey, 3 and 81 actually we can simplify what? This is wrong, this is so wrong. So you have to be careful. Because this number is power is different. When their power is different, you cannot straight away simplify. So what you can do is, you move the multiply 81 to this side, it will become 16 divided by 81. Okay, so you got 16 divided by 81. You don't simplify or don't multiply 81 into this one because they are actually different power. This is different power number, you cannot do anything. So I just leave it over here, it's 2 over 3 power n minus 1. Okay, in order to solve this one, n minus 1, in order to solve the power, okay, you got two choices. One is you make this one got the power n minus 1, then you compare their base. Or you make their base same, then you compare the power. Means you have to make the base over here is 2 over 3 also, then you can compare the power. So obviously 16 and 81. 16 is 4 power of 2. Yes. Okay, so this one, if I want to make it become 2 over 3. Okay, first you must understand 2 power of 4 you can get 16. Correct or not? And 3 power of 4 you get 81. So this one is 2 over 3 power of 4. Okay? Okay, so because if I expand this one, 2 power of 4 I can get 16, 3 power of 4 I can get 81. Okay, if you not believe, you just press the calculator. Okay, so this one is 2 power of 3 n minus 1. Okay, now you can solve because of both of them have the same power. Sorry, both of them have the same base. Both base is 2 over 3, 2 over 3, exactly the same. Then you can compare their power. 4 is equal to n minus 1. If the base number is exactly the same, then you can compare their power. So therefore, n will equal to -1, move here, +1, 5. So therefore, 16 actually is the fifth term. When n equal to 5 means actually T5 is 16. Okay, you got the idea? Okay, now I want to find 512. Okay, for this question, first, same with the question on A first. Okay, now we are doing B. What is the first term over here? A is 1 over 8, simple. Okay, then what is the R? Okay, R you can take the behind term, divide by the in front term. So I take 2 divide 1 over 2. Okay, 2 divide 1 over 2. Okay, in order to solve this one, we have to change to 2 multiple 1 over 2. Which is, sorry, when you multiply, this one have to flip over 2 multiple 2, which is 4. Okay, so R is equal to 4. Okay, from this example, you actually can feel that the number become bigger and bigger and bigger, right or not? Okay, now we got A, we got R. So now we do not know which term is 512, so I call it Tn. N term what? N term is 512. So the question asks us to find which term is 512. So since Tn equal to AR n minus 1, okay, now Tn is 512, so I just write Tn is 512. What is A? A is 1 over 8. What is R? R is 4. Power n minus 1. Okay, we want to find n. Okay, explain one more time. You don't simplify 4 and 8 because 4 have their own power. 4 have the power n minus 1. You cannot do anything on 4. because they have their own power. This one is the power of 1. This one we do not know what is the power. Means they have the different power. You cannot simplify or you cannot multiply it, because he purposely give you 8 1, because a lot of students will think, hey, 8 and 4 actually I can simplify. Don't do this. Okay, so what you can do, you move 1 over 8 to this side. Okay, 1 over 8 to this side, just flip over, become 8 over 1 will equal to 4 power of n minus 1. Mean this one actually is multiple. So you just press the calculator, 512 multiple 8, you can got 4096 equal to 4 power of n minus 1. So in order to solve their power, you must have the same base like what we did just now. You must have the same base. Now I want to change this one to base of 4. Okay, 4 power of something will equal to 4 power of n minus 1. So I have to try and error to press the calculator. So maybe I assume this is 4 power of 7. No, it's too big, so it's maybe 4 power of 6. Yes, this is 4 power of 6. So this is 4 power of 6. Okay, is equal to 4096. Okay, so then you can do, okay, since they are same base, you can ignore the base, only compare their power. So 6 will equal to n minus 1. So n will equal to 7. So means what? 512 over here is the 7th term, T7. That's simple. Okay? Okay. Then do not waste time. We proceed to the next one. Okay. For this chapter, of course, you also got Sn. Still remember what is the meaning for Sn? Okay. Sn means sum from the first term. Means sum up all the T1, T2, T3, but make sure you sum from the first term. This is very important. Okay, means you got T1, T2, continue to T3, and then you want to find S7, means it's sum from the first term, T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6, T7, sum all the 7 term, means S7, must start from the first term. Okay, this is very important concept. Okay, so okay, we do not talk about this one now. We want to say in geometric progression, you got 2 different formula for Sn. One is a 1 minus r power of n divided by 1 minus r. Another one is similar, but then is a multiple r power of n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. Okay. Okay, when to use this one, or when should I use this one? Okay, this one is very determined on your r value. Okay, because for Sn, he just always make sure you got the positive value. So, okay, in order to use the first one, is decided by r. So you see on the bottom this one, 1 minus r, means the bottom you cannot get the r value is bigger than 1. If r value is bigger than 1 minus r, you will get negative value in the bottom. So in order to use the first one, when r is smaller than 1, okay, means you see the bottom one. If 1 minus r, he cannot make you the bottom one will get a negative value. So when r is smaller than 1, you can use the first formula. Okay, of course some students might think, what is the meaning r is smaller than 1? Means your r value you got 1 over 4. This is smaller than 1. When your r value you got 2 over 3. This is smaller than 1. But then if your r value you got 2, this is bigger than 1, cannot. Okay, in order to use this formula, r must smaller than 1. But then in order to use this formula, you see r minus 1. If r smaller than 1, then you got negative value for the bottom one. So in order to use this formula, R must be bigger than 1. So in this case, R is equal to 6 over 7. Can or not? Cannot, because this one is smaller than 1. So R equal to 4 or R equal to 3 over 2 must be bigger than 1. Then we use this one when R is bigger than 1. Okay? Simple? Okay, so I just give one example for this one. Okay. Okay. For this one, okay. He asks you sum of the first. He asks you sum of the first 6 term. Sum of the first 6 term. This is a keyword, so this is x6. Called sum of the first 6 term. Okay. So we do A first. Okay. For the part A, the first term A is equal to 2. Okay. R will equal to the second term divide the first term. 6 divided by 2, so you got 3. Okay? Okay. Now, R you got 3. When R you got 3, which one you should use? Bottom one or the top one? R will already bigger than 1. What? 3 is bigger than 1. So when R is bigger than 1, you have to use the bottom one. So, S6 will equal to A is 2. R is 3 power of N. N is 6, 3 power of 6 minus 1 divided by R minus 1, 3 minus 1. Okay, then you just use calculator. So, okay, 2. So this one 3 power of 6 minus 1. So I just press 3 power of 6 minus 1. I will got 728. Okay. And then, yep. And then what I can do is divided by 2. Simplify. So I got 728 for the 6th term. Okay? Okay? Okay, just let me double check for this one. Yeah. Multiple 3, yes. Okay, so you must always depend on the R value. Okay, for the part B. Okay, I just write it down 16, 4, and 1. Okay, so I just write over B. Over here, I got 16, 4, 1, Okay, first A is 16, first term. R is equal to before second term divided by first term divided by 60, so I will got 1 over 4. Okay, 1 over 4 obviously is smaller than 1, so we should use the first one. Okay, so just now it asked you sum of the first 6 terms, so S6 will equal to A is 16, and then 1 minus R. R is 1 over 4. Power of N, so power of 6. Okay, divided by 1 minus R, 1 over 4. So therefore, here you got 16 multiple. Okay. So this one, 4 power of 6. Wow. So 1 minus 1 over 4096. Yes. So I will got something like 4095 divided by 4096, and then divide by 3 over 4. Okay, so yep, so I think we actually can simplify 16 and this one. So I simplified 4096 divided by 16. Yeah, you have got 256 over here. So this one you have got 4095 divided by 256. Okay, divide by 3 over 4. What? So divide 3 over 4, I change to multiple, so it will become 4 over 3. Okay, divide 3 over 4, change to multiple, have to flip over. What? Okay, then simplify one more time. Okay, 4095 divided by 3. So this one is 1365. This one is 1. The one divide again. This one is 64. 1. So the answer is 1365 divided by 64. Yup. Anyways, I just feel my answer is a bit weird. Okay, let me double check what strong is this y r minus 1. 1 minus r power of n. Yup, r minus r power of n divided by 1 minus r divided by 3 over 4. Yeah, there's no issue on this one. So, yes, if no issue, then this one should be the correct answer, I guess. Yep. So yeah, so this is the answer when you sum up the first 6 terms. Okay, so of course you still got one more formula in this chapter, is about sum of infinity. Okay, that formula I will introduce in the second video. Yeah, so I just hope this video can give you some idea how to use all this formula. And then yeah, because some students get very confused when should I use the first one, when should I use the second one. So I hope this video can make you understand better. Thanks for watching.